George Telek, a really famous musician from Papua New Guinea, started his life in a small village near Rabaul. Life was easy back then. His days were filled with the sounds of nature and the love from his community. Young George would listen to the elders tell stories, their voices painting pictures with their words, just like the patterns on a beelum. He was amazed by the rhythm of their words, the melodies in their voices. This was his first experience with the power of music. He had no idea that he would grow up to have that same power, touching the hearts of people all over Papua New Guinea and even further. As George got older, the radio became his way of learning about the rest of the world. He listened to music from everywhere, and every note made him more and more curious. He started trying out different instruments, teaching himself how to play the guitar. His fingers, already strong from working in the village, learned to move smoothly on the strings, creating melodies that sounded like the rhythms of his childhood. He began performing at local events, his voice, deep and full of emotion, capturing the attention of everyone listening. People started talking about how talented he was, and soon, George realized something big was about to happen. In Port Moresby, the busy capital city, a recording studio decided to give the young musician from Rabaul a chance. His first album, a mix of traditional Tolai sounds and modern music, became a huge hit all over the country. George's music became the sound of a nation finding its identity after becoming independent. His songs told stories of love, sadness, and the everyday lives of Papua New Guineans, connecting deeply with people from all walks of life. Awards and recognition followed, each one proving his unique talent and his ability to connect with listeners in a special way. Today, George Telek is a true legend in Papua New Guinea. His music has traveled beyond our borders, captivating audiences at international festivals and sharing the sounds of his home with the world. He has performed with famous musicians, working together and sharing musical ideas. But even with all his fame, George remains humble, always remembering where he came from and using his influence to protect the rich culture of Papua New Guinea. He is a teacher to young musicians, helping them grow and encouraging them to share their own stories through music. George Telek's impact is not just in the music he created, but in the generations of artists he continues to inspire. His story shows us that music can break down barriers and connect people through shared experiences, reminding us that even the quietest voice can have the biggest impact.